Okay, let me ask you this. What if the 2026 Vuelta a España isn't just another race, but the moment Tadej Pogacar cements himself as the greatest cyclist of this era? Yeah, I know, bold statement. But hear me out. The guy's already got 5 Tour de France wins, a Giro d'Italia, and now he's chasing the Grand Tour triple. If he pulls this off, he's not just making history, he's rewriting it. Let's break down why this isn't just another comeback story, but a potential legacy-defining chapter for a rider who seems to thrive on defying expectations. And first off, Pogacar's returning to the Vuelta after 6 years. In 2019, he finished third and won 3 stages, but here's the kicker, that was his first Grand Tour. Most riders would be overwhelmed by the 21-stage grind, but he treated it like a coming-out party. Now? He's back as the hunted, not the hunter. Personally, I think that pressure's gonna be fascinating to watch. How does a rider who's already conquered the Tour approach a race where they are practically obligated to win, and the Vuelta's route starting in Monaco, his hometown, feels almost cinematic. Like, is this a calculated move for morale? I mean, rolling out your front door with your nation's cycling hopes on your back. That's either genius or madness. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Grand Tour triple. Only 8 riders have ever done it. Pogacar could be number 9. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about physical endurance, it's about mental resilience. The Tour is in July, the Vuelta ends in September. The margin for error is razor thin. And now, let's dissect the competition. Sure, Pogacar's the favorite, but Spain's terrain isn't a playground, it's a battlefield. The high mountains, the unpredictable weather, the late summer fatigue, but here's my theory. Pogacar's versatility is his secret weapon. He's not just a climber or a time trialist, he's both. That's why the Vuelta suits him. Stages that end with brutal ascents. Perfect. Time trials. He'll gain seconds without breaking a sweat. But if you take a step back, this isn't just about tactics, it's about legacy. And what's really intriguing to me is how Pogacar's career mirrors cycling's evolution. We're in an era where data analytics and sports science dominate, yet he still rides with this old-school aggressiveness. He attacks when others hesitate, he trains like a madman in the off-season, and he thrives on drama. Isn't that why we love this sport? Because every Grand Tour feels like a story waiting to unfold. And this Vuelta? It could be the climax of his career. But wait, let's address the doubts. Can he maintain peak form after the Tour? Is UAE Team Emirates strong enough to control the peloton for 3 weeks? And here's the deeper question. Does chasing the triple actually hurt his legacy if he fails? Because let's be real, falling short at this level doesn't just fade into obscurity. It gets dissected for years. And in the end, though, isn't that what makes sports magical? We're not watching a robot execute a perfect race plan, we're witnessing a human pushing limits. If Pogacar wins the Vuelta, he'll join an elite club. If he doesn't, well, the attempt alone proves he's unafraid to chase greatness. So here's my challenge to you, next time you see those Vuelta highlights, don't just watch the race. Watch the grit, the strategy, the moments where he either cracks or conquers. Because whether he succeeds or fails, the journey. That's what legends are made of. What do you think? Is Pogacar already a top 5 cyclist ever? Or does he still have to prove more? Let's hear it in the comments.